It'll take about 5-6 seconds, but
Well, Lynn, you're safe from me doing any too horrible of drug trips that involve music now because I don't want to get spoon.
dude, go for it. I don't care.
Demonetized.
Since when was my account monetized? Anyways, we should be live now. I should probably mention it to Bacon in case. Oh, no, he's offline. Never mind.
I think I might need a link.
Okay. One moment. But regardless, suppose we should do our intros while I'm getting you the link. If you guys want to introduce your characters.
Sure, I'll go first.
Right.
I'm Gibble Slickfang, cleric, Domain of the Forge. My character has an obsession with metal because he likes building things, and is still alive somehow, thanks to the party.
For now.
Like to introduce yourself, Lynn, or want to do mine next?
You can go next.
Alright. I am playing as Skigor Burbottom, our party fighter, I guess would be the best way of putting it, though, since I'm an archer. Been surviving through sheer dumb luck, because for some reason he can't hit me with my 13 AC. Well, I know. Oh, I suppose I should preface all this by saying this is being run by our DM. This is Matt D. I'll call him Frenchie occasionally. Old habit. Don't mind it. It's not.
We'll just stick with Frenchie.
It's not a racist thing or anything like that. And this is Enter the Grungeon, a all Grung campaign that he started running after he ended up hurting himself. Getting hurt, whatever.
I don't think getting hit by a car classifies as hurting yourself. But
It depends if you stepped out onto the road or not.
How dare you step out in front of that car?
how dare that car roll 20 on initiative and act out of turn order?
You rolled a 1 on your dex save. Anyways, Lit, if you would like to introduce Umond.
I play as Umond, just Umond, because nobody knows his last name. And he is a purple grung, and the navigator slash ranger hippie-ish.
Stoner.
He's not a stoner.
Says the guy going on drug trips.
He is a hermit, so he has visions and all sorts of other little things, and he's trying to become one with nature.
AKA the father.
And apologies for not streaming the first session. I wasn't sure we were going to keep going on this, so I wanted to wait until everything was solidified as an ongoing campaign. And confirm with everyone that they were okay with it, etc.
We are. Do you
So
want to
currently, in-game, we're about a week into the campaign.
You're exactly 1 week into the campaign.
And we're still alive.
Yep. Now, what were you saying, Shane?
I said, well, since you're the one in charge of the stream, do you want to run the audience through what we've gotten up to over a week?
Alright. The start of the campaign began with Umond leading us out into the forest after what did happen to our old home, Archie?
None of you know.
Okay. Answers
It
that.
was never revealed to the party.
Bad things happened to our
intrepid survivors were knocked off from their main group, and the Gold Grung has ordered them to make themselves a new home after their old one was lost.
And so we have been working on a settlement, collecting materials, and doing quests left by the Blue Grung on a board. Our current requests are: Request 1. Grung need help. Special Grung no back. Our Grung dead? What no? What do? A leadership Grung is free Grung. Good slop for Grung always, the good slop. Request 2. Blues have declared them best Grung. Started being on green Grung. Request 3. Grung no have hats. Special Grung dead now. One hat with feather. Request number 4. Somehow Grung must mount rescue for best Grung. Grung no allowed to leave. Go search. What Grung do? And request 5, written on a leaf. Hello, new friends. Please shut up. Patches is trying to sleep. That one wasn't there when we quit.
Yes, it was.
I don't remember seeing it.
Also, apologies to the audience. Unfortunately, I'm having some audio errors hearing the DM. So if you hear me ask, "Oh, what'd he say? What?" It's unfortunately just I haven't figured out the bugs yet. So apologies for annoying content of me asking the DM, "What did he say?" So,
And our last session ended up with us capturing an axe beak, 3 eggs, and Uman managed to befriend a wolf on the way back. Tentatively?
Udman managed to feed a wild animal and it's followed. If you want to call that friendship, that's up to you.
I said tentatively.
But, I mean, that is also what happened, and now we have Shih Tzu.
It's also what happened and why I have a cat.
Or pugs. That's also how pugs came to be.
I thought they were a horrible mistake of breeding. And nature.
Anyway, something that you missed is Udman also successfully returned with a magic item.
Yep. We have found a good berry tree in a ruin full of undead cats, I guess would be the best way of explaining them. We're using some custom races for enemies that our DM had me look up. I don't remember what handout they're from.
also, note to the audience, since we don't have a lot of metals and other raw ores to deal with, everything is either made out of wood, furs, and things you find in nature. So finding metal anything is tentatively a big deal.
Yep. We currently have from that a metal spear and a metal dagger.
And also we have metal carpenter's tools, so that way.
Oh
we
yeah,
can
you made those.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so my suggestion for the start on what the blue are working on now that we're back is building a enclosure for the axe beak to start trying to tame it. Leave the eggs with the bird. Try and get them hatched so we have more of them. That work for everyone?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. So new orders for the blues. Don't mind the way we type up the orders for the blues. They're kind of
dumb.
Yeah, let's go with them.
Okay, so the blues are not
Balance my
dumb.
mic.
This is an extreme caste system, and going against a higher caste member's words is basically treason. So if, say, Gibbles tells them not to get in the water, they're going to avoid water like it's the plague. So if you don't tell them exactly how you want it, and it contradicts another order you've given, they're gonna freak.
Okay. So,
If I were
Skigor
typing
will
it-
be sitting this little outing out unless we have materials for them to build the little shelter for the axe beak out of. Okay, and Anything you guys need to request from the Blues? Oh, did they finish the set of studded leather armor?
No, previously on Enter the Grungeon, you gave them the day off.
Ah, right.
So well, that turned out.
I mean, it turned out really well until they woke up, realized that all of you were gone, and they didn't have any orders.
Okay.
If you had probably, I don't know, left them a politely written note or something explaining what you needed them to do if you in the events you didn't come.
Been learned.
You needed 1 blue to be or to maintain the goodberry tree, right?
Yep.
Okay. We brought back the rest of the ingredients they needed to make the soup, so give them those and the feathers. Okay. Any particular items we need them to work on?
Well, I mean, since unfortunately we don't have any metals, working anything metal kind of falls on me.
Umand, anything you need in particular? Or want?
I guess just to expand on the
Otherwise, I'm just going to tell them to start working on the walls if they have any time left. Because we do actually need some walls. We have shitty bush walls.
Yeah, may as well just let them do that. I don't have anything that I need super urgently.
I'm good for everything I need because I have my magic. I've got my armor class of 17. Although I feel that should be higher.
Oh, and we needed a small enclosure for your dog.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
And to have somebody like give him portions of ration. So he doesn't like flip out and try to eat them.
Apologies, I just lost audio. So, what did you want them to do for some?
Typing it all up.
So,
Okay.
Jake, on another note, one thing that I realized, because I know we did the whole if the attack of an enemy matches your armor class, we roll high or low if it hits. If it matches, it hits. I reread the rules on that one.
That's really up to the
Yes.
GM.
I was having it be more fun by rolling it higher. I understand that a match hits, but I decided to go with a glancing system where if I match it, we do a high or low, and maybe it misses, maybe it doesn't. But I think it's stupid.
I had...
No, I'm just explaining it because we now have an audience. I think it's stupid that if something matches it, that it's like
Always a hit.
always a hit.
Yeah.
I've experienced hitting large swords off of pieces of plate mail, and sometimes it gets through to the guy, and sometimes it doesn't with the exact same amount of.
Anyways, so what are we doing today? We have the ruins by patches we can check out. I don't think
we also had Didn't we have another place as well?
That was your thing. We went there. At least that's the one I remember. It's been a little while.
Yeah. Um,
How are
I felt like that was a third thing.
how is the encampment supply of stone and lumber?
You are good. Mysteriously, the cart has been taken while you're and refilled with stone.
Huh?
I should note that there are party members that are not always here.
Right.
When they are taken into action, they are told a list of things that they can do for the day to make
Neat.
up for them missing their adventure.
He's been using it to collect materials, so we don't need to worry about that. We can go check out the ruins if you guys want.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, for the weapons, like for the metal weapons that we have, do we want?
I'm
Me to
planning to
use
leave my dagger back in the town stash.
I'm good with still using the javelins. I'm just thinking, do we want to do anything with the metal to maybe turn it into something different?
Do we have
Because
anything of value to use with it?
well, because unfortunately, how the forge that my clerical ability works is, I take the amount of metal and it has a total number of gold value, and I can then take that all the material plus gold coins if we ever have it, and turn it into a singular object. Um, the only thing is, I don't think the total worth of the spear and the dagger that we found would equal, like, say, a kit, like a toolkit of some kind, because like a toolkit counts as one item, even though it has multiple tools in it. So again,
Sure.
if we outfit the others with better tools, because we have one carpenter's kit. If we have more carpenter's kit, we could potentially have them working faster.
Yeah.
So
Just so we're clear, a carpenter's kit, I believe, is 25 gold coins. You have a total of 3 gold coins worth of metal weapons.
Yeah, that's why I intend to just leave it at the stash.
Yeah.
In fact,
okay, done deal.
apparently the dagger is actually worth more gold coins than the spear.
Hell if I know. So if you want to put or add the dagger and spear to your list, Frenchie, unless you're carrying the spear around.
No, I'll just leave it in the stash.
Okay. I have removed the dagger from my inventory.
Other than that, I'm good with, because I'm pretty sure I attuned my Cleric of the Forge ability to my shield. Yep, 1+1 defense. Sorry, I'm just double checking everything for my armor because I did do some reworking and then I changed things back. Let's see. So yeah, armor class of 15. The shield. This it's just. I'm good. Sorry.
Okay.
Just double checking.
So, and how long are we gonna leave for?
I'd say no more
Probably
than a
prep for a
day.
couple
because
days
we
in
don't
terms of
want-
materials.
Oh, should we leave a list of instructions for if we're
Yeah,
gone?
we don't need like another mutiny to
I
start.
did.
Up.
Any other spare time used to reinforce the walls.
Okay, so
That's why I worded it that way.
okay, yeah. Any other spare time used to reinforce the walls? Fair enough. So hopefully, that they understand. Should we at least ask them if they understand if we're gone more than a day? They just continue to reinforce the walls and not have another fucking anarchy.
I'll add another bit to them.
Also, no mutinies.
Happy?
Gone for a long time. Reinforced town along the walls. We will return within a few days at most. Hopefully, they understand that.
Hopefully.
orders.
Anyways. What?
All right.
Gillis? Need to get supplies?
Get supplies.
Yes.
So we grab
Supplies always good.
what? 2 days of rations, the water skin, just our usual equipment.
Okay, so please
And,
remember my encumbrance system.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
you-
cut out for me. So
I said, please remember the encumbrance system that I use. It is a slot-based system.
yeah.
What's our current max? I'm gonna make a thing on my character sheet for my total and such.
I believe that currently you have your belt pouch slot, which holds one small or smaller item. Sorry, 3 small items to it, and then
And we're
3
treating
small or
the
smaller.
water skin as my backpack, essentially.
Yes. So it takes up your back slot.
And then I have my hands, which is my bows. Or bow.
Yeah. And then you have 3 weapon slots. Well, 3 miscellaneous.
So I've still got space for 3 misc and 1 belt.
Lynn, will you be putting anything into your belt slots from your secret stash?
I will bring one of the potions.
Yep. And we lost the one you brought with us.
Yep. And let's see. I guess just rations otherwise.
And
You bring
apologies.
that giant water skin thing.
Yeah, I'm bringing that with us. Gonna refill it and soak before we leave. So I'll take up my 2 temporary hit points.
Remember, the temporary hit points go with your level, so it would be 3.
Shane is correct. It is your level and temporary hit points whenever you drink water on each.
And for me, I'm just having my hide armor, my shield, and 2 sets of javelins, because also Jake has it where if you have if for ammunition for the like, I'll let you explain that, Jake.
Oh, right. Before we go, I gotta check on the cats that are buried up to their necks.
Cool. So step 1, to
and for
answer
the audience,
the javelin question, I use Silent Osiris as a encumbrance system, which includes ammunition. Expendable ammunition items like daggers, javelins, arrows, etc. take up a slot. With 1 slot of ammunition on I believe a 6 on it's either 1 or a 6 on a d6. You roll a d6 at the end of an encounter. On I think it's a 1 on a d6. You have 1 encounter's worth of ammunition left in the slot. After which your slot is empty and you lose the ammunition. If you carry 2 slots of worth of ammunition, you don't do an ammunition test at the end of the encounter.
Yeah. Apologies if it takes us a little bit.
no worries. But yeah, so I'm taking 2 sets of javelins, so that way my ammunition is good. And sorry, I know somebody asked me something else. What was it?
Oh yeah. Also, I would like to see if that little owl is watching.
So,
For the audience,
Lynn, roll me a perception test, and Spoon, you are checking on the slate.
Yep.
also for the audience at home, they're not actual cats. They're just feline races, and we're just
Sorry about things.
You damn well see him sitting in that tree, mocking the fuck out.
One bird.
Oh, and yeah, we're being watched across the lake by our town by a small owl that happens to have inflict wounds, so we don't tend to go over there. Because that kind of hurts. A lot. And since we're playing Grungs, we're kind of evil slave-taking jerks.
Apologies.
Oh, what's going on with the slave cats?
Well, they're buried up to their necks still. They're all shivering and vomiting.
Excellent. Are we out of food for them?
Broken.
Nope.
Okay, and how are we doing on our food supplies?
I believe that you have just over a week.
Okay. So we're gonna need to bring more back.
Oh.
Also, sorry if I don't respond to the chat.
In other words, I don't inflict wounds in animal again.
Yeah, please don't do that. He melted the last one. You kind
Jake
of need the
also-
food.
Jake also has that necrotic damage. It implements rotting-based effects to.
That's what it does.
It literally says it rots the flesh that you touch. I'm making you survive. Of course, it's going to kill you.
Fair. So, as clerics have the spell, inflict wounds. It's yeah. I
Spoon,
poked a bear on the snoot.
if you toss me the link to the stream, when I have free hand, I will answer chat.
Okay. There you go. I would recommend, if we're going to do this a lot, picking up a program called Chatty. That's what I use to monitor it. It's just a little Java program. Kind of handy. Alright, and okay. Guess I can go over to the Greens, check up on them, see if there's been any reports from them. While we wait for Uman to get back. Currently on
There
those
are
trips.
3 more viewers than I was expecting in this.
To those watching, welcome, and hope we can make you smile.
Yep. Apologies if we don't interact with chat a whole heck of a lot. D&D's kind of distracting.
Oh my god, I can't believe you have a warning on your stream page about the fucking peacock.
It's for good reason, man.
I unfortunately don't have access to seeing what he sees, so I'm just
You can pass
knowing
it to
there's
him if you want.
No, on his Twitch page, he has a giant picture of a peacock that says noise in the background.
So for those that are in the chat, how's the audio balance? I can adjust my volume compared to everyone else's if necessary.
I believe the answer was it's fine, we understand.
That was to the if we don't interact with them. There's a delay.
Oh man, it'd be real smart of me to actually, log in so I can interact with you.
Okay, thank you. My volume level looked a little higher than everything else, so I just wanted to be sure it didn't sound like I was yelling. I already turned it down a bit. And yeah, probably would help. Just a smidge. Also, if Lynn wanders off occasionally, apologies. He's kind of sort of at work. But that's a whole another line of explanation that we don't really want to go into.
He works overnight as a desk clerk at a hotel. He gets paid to play D&D.
Pretty much. That does about sum it up, I suppose.
There's no mystery. You made him sound like he's like surveillance or
It's more his business than mine, is more what I meant.
Yeah, but we're live. You made it sound like he's spying on
He could be on the guests, I suppose.
If you just hear him say mission accomplished, you know it's a little more than just that.
Ah. So you know all about that situation. Where he gets paid to play video games, D&D, and so forth. God.
Alright, well, Ubman has gone on a real-life spirit journey to interact with the beasts of the hotel.
Especially that
Have
one
all
guy.
of you... Yes. Have all of you finished your inventory?
My inventory is adjusted. Gotta get used to having my character sheet in a different window. Usually just
Are we
running in the window.
just so that I'm not completely inept? You meant the equipment thing, right?
Yep. I'm bringing my bow, 2 uses of arrows, so I don't have to worry about it, and the water skin.
Rations. And how many rations were we taking? 2?
Yeah, 2 days worth of rations. So that'll be my. Would that be a misc slot or a belt slot? Probably misc, I'm guessing.
It's wherever you want to put them, but I would suggest putting them in your belt slots because you can hold 3 days worth of rations.
I only have 1 belt slot left. 2 were taken up by the arrows.
Oh no, arrows do not fit in your belt slot. Arrows fit into your 3.
My 3 equipment slots.
Arrows are not a small object. Your belt holds things like food, the explorer's packs that I use, where you can just pull out 50 feet of rope. Don't ask what. Potions. Remember my encumbrance system, the belt slots allow you to pull anything out of them as a bonus action.
Right.
Because again, in real life, if I have something on my belt, damn right I can pull out and shove it down your throat and under it.
Okay, so correcting my inventory, it's 3 belt slots, 3 misc slots, and how many equipment slots?
No, that's your equipment slots right now. You have the 3 slots, and then you have.
I know, I'm just making my character sheet to have trackers for all this stuff.
Yeah. So you have your 3 weapons or whatever slots.
Yeah,
like weapons, arrows, etc.
Yeah,
you have your 3 belt slots. Okay. And then you have your back slot, which works with the backpack if you have it, but you're carrying the water skin, which
that is my backpack.
Yes.
Because it's made out of an entire bear's stomach.
Yes, it is.
I don't remember what type of bear.
Neither do they. You didn't ask them to divide the meat by species?
Nope. I mean, honestly, we don't really care. We're Grung. All taste the same. It's not like it can poison us.
We are immune to poisons.
You're immune to non-magical poisons, Shane.
That is very true.
We're immune to poison damage and the poison condition.
Yes.
Yes.
Certain special poisons will still affect us.
What's that? You'd like me to go up, or you'd like me to pull up 2nd edition's yellow?
No.
Save or die, here we go again. 2nd edition was so much harsher than 5th.
Every edition is so much harsher than 5th.
Except for maybe 4th. 4th is just a mistake.
4th was, let's spend 5 hours to kill one.
Yeah. 4th was the pug of D&D editions. Two hours later. Christ. Talkative guest, I guess. Making sure everything's right in my character sheet since I did some updating on it. Sorry. Yeah. I'm using a archetype from the Grease Monkey's Handbook since my character is a former blue. Kind of makes sense to be able to tinker with stuff, create equipment, yada. It's the blue Grung or the builders, etc. So, apologies if I'm getting used to any rule changes for it. Whelp. I said whelp. We're essentially just kind of sort of stuck waiting for Lynn.
We're good to go, I assume.
As far as I'm aware.
Oh, cool.
And it was just past patches for the ruins, right?
You have a map that first starts at patches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, right. I suppose we should explain patches. He's a cat that I kind of, sort of, nearly strangled to death, who happens to be a merchant. He's totally trustworthy, yep. Mm-hmm.
I have a token for him. Let me switch to this is Patches, the totally trustworthy.
Yep. He's so totally trustworthy.
Look at him and his tiny little eyes.
He also might have kind of, sort of hate clerics. And, yeah, strangled him.
You don't know if he hates clerics or not. Where would you ever come up with that idea?
I should correct that. He hates blue cats, and he did something that reacted to Gibbles and took his magic away. Gibbles happens to be our cleric.
I do an okay job at keeping us alive.
And yeah, our first meeting with Patches, the only other interaction we had with his race was they're hostile assholes, so kind of jumped on him, grappled him, and started strangling him. And purple cats,
I'm on it once.
I don't remember if there is a purple cast. Blues were their spellcasters.
I don't think there were purples.
Not unless he gave us, at least. And Patches really doesn't like them. Probably especially after that exchange for one of our prisoners. Which he hamstringed.
That was hilarious.
Man. Real talkative guest.
So we're gonna move on without Udman, and he can rejoin
When he shows back up.
Yep.
Okay. I'm guessing I need to roll my perception for the trip out.
Oh, in the immortal words of Harbinger, I'm assuming direct.
As long as you're not assuming the position.
So what? So apologies.
We're heading out.
Cool. So
I'll be keeping my eyes out for bears mainly, because we seem to run into so many.
All right. So NVC Udman is also going to keep.
I figured he'd be looking for plants.
I'm generally just keeping an eye out. I'm gonna leave this
Before we
Nature
leave.
check. Oh, is it survival or nature for finding things?
Depending on what you're looking for.
As we were leaving, I mentioned this to the Blues.
Okay.
And
I'm more worried. Sorry, Gibbles is more so just going to keep an eye
Well,
out.
I don't see crap.
Are you keep? I was just about to say, are you keeping an eye out too? Because if you wanted, I could give you advantage, and that could sit in at 17 could be what we roll.
Too late
instead.
now.
But that's up. Fair enough.
Yeah,
I
it's
shall
too late now.
roll my perception.
Okay.
Not too far off from you, but yeah. The record, no, I don't have guidance.
I roll. All right, it was
All right.
D20 and D100.
So, on your way to Patches. Everything is decently. Can the two of you decide between odds and evens for
You go ahead, Spoon. Figure it out.
Odds.
Perfect. So you're walking through the woods. Same path. Looks well used. Not as well used, but you know it. Like he usually gets a lot of visitors, but hasn't lately.
Probably because of the Blues and him being upset from them, I'm guessing.
You were odds, Spoon?
I was.
Perfect. And as you're walking along, Udman is distracted because Lynn's not here and it would not be fair otherwise. Gibbles is very just intentively looking for bears. All of you are very strangely afraid of bears for some reason.
You mean
And
like
you're all watching the ground.
drop
which
bear?
is a rookie mistake, young frogs. As a large mass falls from the trees on top of Skigor.
Ah, crap. Beware of drop bears. If that's an attack, that definitely hits. I only have 13 AC.
17 for me, so don't know if that's in for me or him.
It fell on me.
So yes, it hits. And I need to pull this over here. It's going to be 2 seconds to rearrange my text.
No worries. Advantage of 2 monitors. And apologies that everything is theater of the mind. Our DM is working with one arm because of surgery, so making maps is out of the question.
Yep. All right, Skigor, you take 6 points of damage as this large furry mass comes out of the tree, lands on you, rips into you with its teeth, and let's see. Could you make a strength saving throw for me?
Mm-hmm. And can you make your con saving throw because it's in physical contact with me? Well, this is starting great.
What's the DC on your
13.
Okay. So it tears into your shoulder and it pulls you to the ground.
Ow, I'm always angry furry things!
Gibbles, you snap
Yeah.
over and see this large, hulking, furry, four-legged version of what looked to be your feline enemy, only mixed with a
Sure.
wolf, drop out of this tree and pull Skigor to
I'm guessing at this point we roll initiative.
please roll initiative.
Also, I'm allowed to.
Crap. Oh, this is going great for me. My rolls are infamously usually really bad. Outside of combat for some reason.
All right, Gibbles, you're up first.
Gibble sees whatever the fuck he's looking at and
Well,
just goes, just
well, Gibbles, are you trained in nature?
sorry, am I trained in what now?
Nature.
You have a check mark in it.
Sadly, no.
Okay, then you have no idea what this thing is.
It's angry.
I'm just I'm just like, and I just fucking fling a javelin at him. Just whatever it is. It's like, stay there, no.
Please don't roll a 1.
Please note that if you roll a 1, you will hit Skigor.
What's the javelin on the damn thing? Oh, did I get rid of it by accident? Damn it. Give me a minute. Alright, and wham.
Thank Christ you didn't roll a 1.
Apologies. I didn't have bless active, but my little thing had. So 18. Does an 18
It hits. Roll your damage.
Cool. Piercing.
Max damage.
All right. The javelin sticks into him. Next is the creature's turn, which means the poison for biting you.
Poison for what?
Biting you ends. I've been making that mistake for the past however many times. Your poison is not forever. Your poison is still the beginning of my...
It needs to make a con save if it's in contact with me.
Does it?
Touching me at the beginning of its turn.
Okay. All right, so it is still poison.
1 off.
Okay, I am back. That took way longer than it should have.
Welcome back.
Please roll into initiative. We'll have you acting at the end of this round.
I got jumped on by a large cat.
Actually, Lynn, start up with a nature check for me.
Our characters don't know what the hell this thing is.
Big fuzzy thing!
It's a cougar, bro.
I walk away for what, 10 minutes, and you guys.
Isn't that usually your shtick?
So you're walking through the woods, and you're being very perceptive, but you got distracted by a very lovely flower. And Gibbles didn't see it, but a cougar dropped out of a tree and landed on Skigor, pulling it to the ground with its hook.
Don't mind if we mention nature. Reference to
So
another campaign.
it is going to attack Skigor again because it has you pinned.
Yep. At least its advantage is cancelled out.
Yeah, so it gets 1 die. I don't know why that roll does. Oh. That hits you.
I figured.
Your AC is 13, right?
Mm-hmm. I really need them to finish that armor.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 9 points of damage that bites into you.
Yep, down to 14.
Okay, good to know.
And next is Skigor's turn.
Okay. And I'm grappled
Yep.
or just prone.
No, it has its paws down on you and it is biting.
Okay.
So you are grappled.
I'm guessing it's strength save. Is it strength or athletics to try and get out of it?
I believe is an opposed strength.
Okay. Well, I don't really have a choice. I can't use my arm, so I'm going to try and break free. Just wonder if athletics or acrobatics are your choice.
You break free.
Okay. Let's see. I don't remember if that takes my action or not.
No, that takes your. No, it doesn't. I don't believe it takes an action to break free.
I'm going to use my bonus action to pop Second Wind. To roll a hit dice. Just double checking on the ruling on that. 1d10 plus my fighter level, so 8 plus 3 exactly. Okay. Brings me back up to 25. And I guess I will try and shoot the damn thing in the face. After standing up. Since I'm probably prone.
You are. And yes, Lynn, you left for 10 minutes and they got attacked by a.
I'm guessing a 9 doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
Alright.
Alright,
Well,
Lynn.
since it's short rest, I'm also going to burn my action surge to attack again.
Okay, never mind.
Much better. Don't mind the odd damage die on my weapon. It's a D7, because it's kind of a jank weapon.
Interesting.
It's an improvised crossbow.
It works.
Tentatively named plank bow.
Plank bow. Sorry, love it.
Oh crap, I forgot to fix the range. Do either of you know the range on a short or a light crossbow off the top of your heads?
Yes, short range is. I actually think that you are correct there. 83.
That's the short bow range.
Is it?
Yeah. I can bring it up in another window.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find it yourself. So you shoot it in the face. And it's Udmon's turn.
It's the same, it's 8320. Guess I did already fix it, or it's the same.
So, Udmon, you've been distracted by this pretty flower. Your friend has been dropped on by a cougar.
Come on, not time for flower!
This is pretty flower. Oh.
Come on, big fuzzy thing trying to kill Tiger.
My fuzzies always try to kill us.
How close am I to them?
You're within 20 feet.
Okay. I guess I will help him out. I will run up and engage the cat by stabbing in the eye with a dagger and punching it in the nose.
Okay.
Because nature.
Nature.
You miss.
Well then.
Question. Is he on the other side of it from me? Because that would mean advantage.
I missed both attacks? Dang.
So fun point that I've read over and been corrected on multiple times. You currently are wielding a bow. So you do not confer advantage.
Ah, true.
You also do not get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, closest I can do is punch things for attacks of opportunity.
But you can't, because you currently have bow in your hand, and you can't switch weapons if it's not your turn.
True.
So are my attacks not considered flanking? Since
No, they were not.
Ah.
So you have missed both of your attacks. And it is now top of the round with Gibbles.
I believe that's up to me. I believe I'm at the top of the turn order. So, just like so, seeing the thing not going down, I was like, and I just huck another javelin.
Roll it up.
Die, fuzzy thing, die!
You hit.
17 hit.
At least one of us can hit this damn thing.
Piercing. Another javelin into its fuzzy backside.
All right. It is its turn.
Uh-oh.
And it's now been hit with 2 very damaging javelins. And in a move that you're pretty sure is straight out of the Book of Skigor, this thing turns and faces you, Gibbles, and it launches itself.
Lynn,
I didn't catch
make
that.
your attack of opportunity.
It turns to face you, and it launches yourself, LS Skigor grapple style.
I shall take an attack of opportunity then.
It's
Okay.
pouncing on you, Gibbles.
Ah. Yes, you have a reaction.
I don't.
All right.
I'm meant to be in the back. Since I am our frailest character.
All right, roll your damage.
1,000 years of pain. Or is it 1,000 years of death? I don't remember. Christ,
I will
it's been a
punch it
long
right
time
in the
since I've
side.
seen that.
All right, you kidney punch this thing as it flies and attacks. That hits you, go.
AC is 17, so
That is more than 17.
it lands?
It lands.
Yes, it hits if you couldn't hear him.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him soundly.
You take 7 points of damage, and you need to make me a strength check.
Save, but yeah.
Strength save, sorry.
So, strength save and
All right, so this thing slams into you with its teeth and tries to drag you down, but you stand firm.
not today, you fuzzy beast.
I thought you would add this to book of things that bit me.
Maybe later.
Remember, party, if you do things to the enemies are going to do the same tactics back to you at some point.
Yep. Good thing is the javelin's also a melee weapon, so flanking
Yep.
would be possible now.
Yep.
It'll be better once I get this thing down to a hand crossbow. Okay, whose turn is it? Guessing Uman's? I think his initiative was higher than mine.
Yes, it is Udmon's turn.
All right. Then I shall... Yeah, I will jump on its back. And, oh yeah, roll that back a little bit. Since I punched him, don't I apply poison?
So you would have, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's already poisoned.
No, because the coming in contact poison ends at the start of his turn if he's not in contact with you.
Huh.
Is
Interesting.
the start of his turn or end of his turn?
It is the start of his turn.
That's kind of pointless then.
Wait, so you've been doing the poison all wrong this whole time?
We have been doing the poison wrong the entire time, and Spoon was very kind enough to correct me.
Damn.
The arrows are the only way that it really helps. And I didn't have a chance to
poisoning
prep
a
him this
weapon.
time.
Or if you punch him and then the other members of your party get to go. But yeah. Because if you land that punch on him, he has disadvantage for his save for their weapon.
All right then. Well, I'm going to leap onto his back like a frog and stab him and punch him.
Alright, roll it up.
Go do your monk thing.
All right, that punch hits.
Or just keep punching him instead.
Does the same damage.
I know.
All right,
The
so
dagger's
back
just for flair.
as the nature-loving monk ranger, what does it look like as the only man who ever kills any of the animals?
Hey, I killed a wolf by cornholing it with an arrow.
That's true. As I said, as a
Ironic.
nature-loving hippie, what does it look like as the majority of the person who murders the fuzzy wild?
I wrap my arm around its muzzle, and I take the dagger and I slit its throat and let it slowly bleed out.
All right, so Gibbles and Skigor, you see Udman leap onto its back, wrap his arm around its muzzle, slit its throat, and then bucking Bronto it until it dies. What are you
Holy
guys
shit.
doing?
Just kind of sitting there, questioning my life.
In the spirit of Amarok, that was awesome. Good
Why
kill.
so many angry fuzzy things here?
Not Grung? Mm.
Come on, lead us dangerous place.
I think again.
For the record,
Forces.
for the record, Udman, you damn well know you picked the most dangerous looking.
I did. Makes things more interesting.
Need breather for a bit. Okay, gonna take a short rest real quick for a few minutes.
Alright.
Just to get my abilities back. No complaints, I'm guessing?
Nope.
I'm
How much
retrieving.
health do you guys have?
I'm missing 1 hit point because of second wind.
Ah. It's Skigor. Or Gibbles, I mean.
He's uninjured.
Ah. Okay, so you're the only one who got mauled.
That's not true. Gibbles is 100%.
Oh yeah, I got mauled too. Shit, right.
Oh yeah, he did. But I sit down. Just to go to chill for a minute. Umand,
Alright.
collect meat for blues. Skigor need a moment.
Yeah,
I use
probably
my...
better to not let wound close rather than not having to waste spells just yet.
Then I will carve up the cat.
Roll me that survival check.
I'm gonna need my rolls to be a bit better tonight. Like, I have family watching. This is a great stream.
Welcome to being me, man. My rolls are
Wow.
terrible. Constantly.
I wasn't expecting you to shame your family on live.
Oh well, I mean, I killed something, so that makes up for it.
Yeah, there's nothing salvageable here. Like, you get maybe half the pelt off.
Umand, what do?
Why
is leg hanging from tree?
I got zealous.
And head is in 6 pieces. Can't use this. Is any of the meat salvageable, or
Not really.
not even enough to
didn't-
make food?
He didn't let it bleed out or anything. Like,
Just kind of started tearing it apart.
he just went at it like that scene from Psycho with a knife.
As I said, there's a leg hanging from a tree, head's in like 6 pieces. Yada. Guess we continue to patches.
Yeah, the rest of the journey is uneventful. You make it to the gate of Patch's compound. It's closed. The gate is closed. The torches are off. Patches isn't sitting in the center of camp.
Gonna do a quick perception check to see if I see any of his guards around. Or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, roll it up.
I forget. We took a short rest so we can
I don't
use
see
our
crap.
hit dice to get some health back, right?
Yeah, you took a short rest. You can spend hit dice.
Just gonna roll that now.
I shall perceive as well.
My roll is out of combat. Continue to suck.
Yeah, Lynn, you see that one that you traded catnip with. He's up in the tree. He's asleep. He's got his hat over his
Hmm.
like looks like he's got the day off kind of deal.
Ah,
Odd. Maybe Patches go restock?
perhaps.
Come on, where maps say go next?
Let me check.
Because you are our navigator.
Yes.
The entire reason we're in this place where everything wants to eat us.
You're welcome. All right. I guess I will pull out the map and see if we need to go around or through his camp to continue forward. I don't know if there's like terrain difficulty or something.
Well, you can't become lost, and you don't have so
True.
so you get to the Patches encampment, you pull up the map, and you don't actually have to go around or through his camp. The map actually leads you back from a way that like a little bit towards the way that you the map originally just started from his encampment.
Hmm.
So you'll be backtracking a small bit.
Ah. Well, it would have been nice to actually see him before we went off.
Possibly restocking or upset after a visit from Blues. He didn't seem to like them much.
I did not like them either.
I blame you.
They seem sketchy.
As said, maybe give Patches first one we catch.
This is a good idea. I will lead us back on the path towards the location then.
Yeah.
I will be doing my usual keeping an eye out for things trying to eat me.
Same here. This time I'm looking upwards, being like, no furry things coming out of a tree this time.
Perception.
And then watch this. I'm gonna let the fucking bear in front of me.
All right. So you guys are walking brand new part of the forest. Everyone's scared shitless of bears and drop cats.
Cats.
Hey, as far as we know, it's just a
And-
weird mutant bear. Uman didn't
and
tell us anything
Gibbles.
about it.
Gibbles, you look up and you say that. You say, there's no way those furry fucks are going to fall. Fall on you.
Thud.
19.
And as you look up, you are met with a face full of fur.
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
As you look up, you're met by a face full of fur.
What the? Oh.
Drop cat strikes again.
It's just not a drop bear.
You take 7 points of damage as something sharp sinks into your shoulder, and you need to make me a strength check. Save, not check. Strength
Wait,
save.
And sorry, you said 7 points? So
7 points of damage, and you need to make a strength save.
strength save? Got it.
All right,
Fuck.
so the rest of the party sees poor Gibbles look up, mock the cats, and as he mocks, almost on cue of mocking the cats, one of these, a smaller one, drops from the branches onto his face, sinking their teeth into his side and dragging him to the
Sigh. See what happened when mock things.
This is what happened in Mock Nature.
Every single time someone in our party has mocked something in combat, it's gone horribly. Even in other campaigns.
Yep.
And now we're gonna throw down with the initiative. Udman. Oh wait, Gibbles needs his initiative. Yeah, Udman, you are up first.
The first one to make the mistake of taunting something in one of our campaigns was Lynn. He went down as soon as that creature got a turn. And he went down hard.
Let's see. Is it how many of them are there? Just one or two?
Just the one. It's just a smaller one.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Well, I will proceed to engage with nature the best way I know how, by punching it in the face.
All right.
Okay then.
Both hit.
Jesus, a freaking critical hit, damn.
Hello, nature.
All right. Can you, Udman, this thing drops on your friend, and can you explain what it looks like when you non-lethally kill them?
Dropped it to 0.
I suppose I run up and just drop kick it in the face.
So
From downtown!
Did I hear that correctly? He killed the thing in a single round?
By drop kicking it.
He drop kicked it and knocked it unconscious.
That's amazing.
So, we're out of initiative order. Gibbles, you're pinned down by a furry mat.
All right, if the thing's still dead, is there something else? Or...
No,
It's
you're out of
unconscious.
initiative. It's unconscious. It's not dead, but you're out of initiative. You just can't move. It's on top of you.
Gills just goes, ow, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. And he tries to push it off of him. Do I need to make a strength save?
Yep.
I will assist if I can.
Okay. Make it with advantage.
Fat fuzzy fuck.
No. The two of you cannot free Gibble.
Just walk over casually, grab its
Double
head,
what?
tilt it up, stab it in the throat with an arrow, and start dragging it.
All right, roll me that strength.
That fuzzy fuck, get off.
Save strength or athletics?
Strength.
Yep. Regardless, I'm coup de grace it.
Yep. All right, so Gibbles, the first thing that you notice is your face is suddenly covered in blood. The next thing you notice is Igor pulls the smaller cougar.
So funny enough, my face that's natural skinned red doesn't see much difference.
Except you're blind.
Yeah.
And your mouth tastes of iron.
Copper.
Oh, copper.
Still like it.
Lamont, can borrow a knife?
I hand him the knife.
Yep. I will proceed to skin the thing, since he spectacularly failed last time. I want the hide, not the meat.
Yep. Roll it up.
I'm gonna probably just save spells for other things.
I mean, you've got a chance to take a short rest while I'm skinning it. It's going to take a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna do, and he just like flops down and takes that rest. So I'm gonna do.
All right, so short rest.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Gibbles, or sorry, not Gibbles. Yes, you successfully skin the thing.
Okay. I'll add that as a misc item. Well, there's a trivial.
It's a misc.
Yep.
This thing is large.
Just labeled just cougar pelt.
Yep.
We continue?
I'm good.
I pull the map back out and continue.
Going to pay closer attention to the trees while we go, if possible. Depends on my role.
Gibble, just funny enough, he's going to be looking forward this time and not looking up. Because he's like, had better
Nope.
luck when looking forward.
Apparently distracted by tasty flies or something.
All right. So, Gibbles, you can't tell what it is, but something's moving in the trees around.
I do that, like, put my hand out, and then, like, I see something. It's not getting jump on us this time. And I point it out.
Uman and Skigor, you don't see anything.
Come on. You think Gibble's crazy? Not see anything.
But I'm sure there's something there.
Maybe he should mock it and see what happens again.
I'm so worried. Go pick up a rock and throw it up where he's pointing.
Yeah.
As he does that, I'm going into stealth.
That'd be Dex or Athletics.
Roll me athletics.
Yep.
Okay. Roll your stealth. Amazing.
So it just disappears.
So, almost, you throw the rock, and as it leaves your fingers, you all lose sight of Umand. This rock breaches the leaves. You all hear the telltale thunk of stone on wood. And nothing happens.
See? Told you Gibbs was crazy.
I could have sworn something was there.
Then go take a look.
Extra careful. Something is probably there.
Climb up tree and go take a look if things is there.
Okay. I will climb the nearest tree and try to get a better look around the area that I thought I saw something.
Okay. Roll your perception.
Do you say roll something?
Perception.
Got it. God damn.
Surprised you climbed into poison ivy.
No, you don't see anything. In fact, maybe you think you're even a little insane.
It ran away. Haha. Okay, we move on. And I'll climb back down and join the group.
Just shrug and keep on walking.
Okay.
In the direction Umand was leading us, because we don't know where the hell he went.
Being
Yeah,
paranoid at this
stealth.
point, and having my javelin out, and I'm just like keeping an eye in that direction that I thought I saw something.
I just whisper, keep going this way.
Gibbles, do what your owner says.
Hey.
For reference, Gibbles was taken prisoner and Uman purchased him for a spear.
This did happen. All right. So, Uman, are you stealthing the entire?
Yep. I'm just going to lead them from stealth by whispers.
Yeah. Okay. So all of you feel like Udman's just talking in your ear, but you can never. And none of you get lost somehow because rangers are broken.
Useful, not broken. Clerics are broken.
And yeah, after a little bit, you start to see very reminiscent of that ruin you've already been to. It's all stone, mossy, growing vines, etc.
Is there another splayed blue cat on there?
There's not. You just see the entrance.
Does it look like there's another mechanism that would close the door?
You don't even know if there's a door yet. There's just the entrance.
Oh.
This look familiar.
Yeah.
Monty, lead us more on dead cats.
Wait, are we at the exact same place that we went to
No,
last time?
just very similar.
But I was gonna say maybe we should see if there's other sacrificial things because we saw blue cat corpse on the thing and it looked fresh. So see if we find any more bodies.
Is it an enclosed space or just walls around something?
It's nothing. It's literally pillars.
Okay.
Like it's an entry.
I'm gonna climb up on one of the pillars to get a look.
Sure, roll it up. Yeah, as you climb up to the top, you can see you can sort of see an enclosed stone structure at the top.
Different from last time. Building up there, made of stone.
Maybe we investigate building. See if entrance there.
Seems only place that sticks out. As I head up to the building.
Hopefully we find more metal. Yes.
Going fetish for metal.
What? I like crafting things.
So you guys are walking up.
Yep.
What's the order, please?
Don't I have the most armor?
Yes.
So I'll go first.
I'll be hanging out in the middle so I can support from whichever direction we get attacked from.
How far back?
Whispering from the back.
Probably about 5-10 feet.
Okay, 10 feet. All right. So as you first crest that hill, Gibbles, you can see into the enclosure. It's stone, and at the very center of it is a old dagger, metal. It's glinting.
Ooh. Okay, now instead of run over there like you have to like run over there like wanting I want to, should see if there's any traps because this looked too air. Look like it might be trapped. Both not good at finding traps.
I'm terrible at investigation.
Perfect. So you're gonna investigate, Gibbles?
Yeah, investigation's not my strong suit.
It's not any of our strong suits.
Shit.
We don't have a rogue.
Perception, I guess, to see if I can find the traps along my legs.
Investigation.
Got it. Oh, this straight roll then.
I have a negative.
Hey,
Okay, is anyone
No.
doing anything else while Gibbles is investigating?
I'm just perceiving the area.
Just keep my eyes out so I can attack whatever
Perfect.
comes at us, if anything.
I don't even need you guys to do a roll. I'm going to describe something for you.
Mhm.
Please do not react until the end of my description. Gibbles, you walk up, seeing the glint of metal to look for traps. As you get to the door and start your search, Skigor and Udman, from the bushes like some sort of WWE wrestler, Patches comes running. As Gibbles gets up to the door, Patches leaps into a flying kick, kicks him clean in the back, making Gibbles stumble forward as if and exactly somebody behind the DM screen rolled double 20s.
Wow.
The floor gives out
What?
under Gibbles, and you can see him standing there. And Gibbles, as you turn to see what hit you as you fall through the floor, you can see this Patches standing there, smirking, standing triumphant, yelling, "Fucking cleric!"
I didn't hear what you said. What did he say?
Patches standing there smirking and says fucking cleric as he fall into a pit.
Fuck you! Can I fling a spell at him as I go down?
Nope.
I go high five Patches. My character did say he liked Patches, remember?
You know. So, Shane, Gibbles wakes up at the bottom of the pit, taking 6 points of falling damage.
Okay. Ow!
Patches is laughing at the top. Udman and and Skigor, you've high-fived Patches as Patches is basically dancing, screaming fucking clerics.
Patches no ski or have to go get him, right?
Patches turns to you and says, yes, well, maybe fine.
We all have vices.
I didn't hear what he
And I
said.
go climb down the wall towards Gibbles.
Excellent. You go to climb down the wall. Just to confirm, you go to climb down the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you
Fall?
He falls.
Can't stick to the walls.
Nope. You take 10 points of damage as you land on Gibbles.
Skeeter, what the fuck?
I look to Patches and be like, got a rope?
If it matters, I was in full-on dropkick position as well.
Okay, so Patches looks down the hole and goes, why did you think Patches not oil wall? He turns and looks at Unmon and says, yes, Patches always has wares for some.
I found pretty flower in woods. Trade for a rope?
Patches nods and goes, this is good trade. And he will take your flower and he will hand you the rope. And Patches will depart. I like that you got the exact falling damage.
Wow.
That's why I didn't care.
Well, then, I shall find something sturdy to tie the rope to and descend.
Excellent. You descend with the rope.
Yep.
Could you please roll me athletics at disadvantage?
Oh boy.
As Patches cuts the rope.
So, Umand, you you secure this rope fine, and you go to climb down, and your foot slips, and it drags you off the rope, and you also fall on the stack of grain. And you take 8 points of falling damage.
Come on, what are you doing? Ah!
Foot slipped.
Kind of shrug. Get up.
Alright.
So what do we see around in the pit?
You are basically in the essentials of ye old elevator shaft. There is the light coming in above you, and there is a door behind you. Otherwise, it's just basically a 1 square wide hole in the ground. I mean, there's a rope you guys can climb out.
Gotta look around down here before we head up. Perception or investigation?
Investigation?
Yep. I told you I have a negative.
I'll have to.
Jeez.
We don't find diddly.
It's a stone shaft. Amazing.
Come on to my rope on floor.
On the wall, like everything's good.
I was more referring to his investigation.
Oh.
Take it I don't find anything.
No, you guys are in a 5x5 stone shaft.
I think we just
There's a steel grate that could go across the top of it that Patches didn't lower because Skigor.
I mean, I mentioned I had to go get him.
I guess I will climb back out then and wait for them.
How tall is the shaft?
20 feet.
I jump out. We have a leap of 25 feet.
Yeah,
For that.
and jump. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out too.
Yeah, seems easier.
Okay.
Gibbles,
As you
Gibbles is
leap,
practicing.
as you both leap up, can you both roll me acrobatics at disadvantage, please?
Makes sense.
Skigor, you stick the landing. Your feet are slick. It's oiled. Udman, you stick the landing. Your feet are slick. It's been oiled. In fact, both of you remember he warned you about this.
Mhm.
Gibbles, you had no such warning. You jump. You get to the edge. You slide back down the pit.
Oh, don't I?
You take 4 points of falling damage as you fall back into the bottom of the pit.
What the fuck is wrong with this place?
Spatch is still there. Just laughing.
No, he
and-
left, but
Ah,
in your mind, you can see Patches laughing, saying fucking.
I was gonna go high five him again.
I'd like to point out that I once defeated you guys with a tree that cast illusions on you, and now I'm defeating you with a slick shaft.
What's with you and hard slick shafts?
Okay. Gibbles kind of dusts himself off one more time. Let's see if I can do
Gibbles,
it.
grab rope. Have him grab the rope and I'll pull him up.
Okay.
Athletics or strength?
Strength.
I will help.
That's 17 since Lynn's helping.
All right, he grabs the rope, and I'm going to need a athletics check from Gibbles to hang on.
One fix for me. Yes or no?
Yes,
Athletics check from Gibbles.
Hey, there we
that
go.
was acrobatics. It's athletics. What's your mod for athletics?
Same. I'm thinking. So,
Yeah,
athletics.
okay.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. Strength. I mean,
It'd be
fuck,
same roll,
so-
different mod. You'd be at
You're
17.
real lucky.
yeah. So,
Yeah, no, you guys pull him up. He is oiled. He looks like a glistening Greek statue
Of a beat up frog.
of a beat up frog.
Gibbles just has one of those like those like annoyed face. Like, hold on. One of these faces. He's just like. He dog shakes the fucking oil off of him.
Truthfully, I'm surprised that none of you opened the door.
None of us up in what?
The door that was down there.
You never said there was a door down there.
I did. I said it was a 5x5 pit with a door at the bottom and light coming through the.
You never mentioned a door.
Any of that?
I
just heard a 5
You
by
mentioned a
5 pit.
grate that Patches could have closed, but not a door.
I definitely
Yeah.
mentioned the door. I
Chat, did he mention a door?
Under the bus.
All right, chat. I have multiple people saying that I didn't mention a door, but I also have multiple people saying I did mention a door. So it'll come down to Twitch chat. Did Twitch chat hear me say the door? Did it not come through?
Might not have come through, but I don't
Okay, 'cause
remember it.
all I heard was 5 by 5. That's it.
Yeah.
Kind of great.
Twitch chat chooses to forsake you.
With dead silence. Eh. I sigh. Go back down the rope.
Okay, I'll let you guys decide since Twitch chat forsaked you. And I guess you guys didn't hear the door. You can roll back the climb up, which means Givols will get 4 health points back. If you'd like.
I was planning to go right back down the rope, but you just rolled back
And-
if you guys want.
Okay with that. I'll take some health back, thank you kindly.
Lynn?
Hmm.
You want to roll it back to the bottom of the pit, or just climb back down?
Yeah, roll it back down there.
All right.
Damn, I don't have the,
In some sort of VHS rewind dream sequence.
We suddenly remember there's a door down here. Ah. Didn't hear it, but they were getting a snack.
So we got a door.
None of you need to roll to see if it's trapped because all of you have already rolled investigation and have gotten your descriptions. It is a 5 by 5 foot room.
I go kick the door.
Tall. Perfect. You kick the door. Roll me strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So you walk up and you kick this solid stone door. Your foot hurts. You take 3 points of damage.
Is there a latch to like just open the door?
There is one of those like pull rungs.
Ah,
The door is clearly a pull door.
I will pull on the door.
Excellent. It swings open.
My character just sits there rubbing his freaking leg.
This would happen when you not pay attention.
Anyone else have deja vu?
Thing
It's
there.
not me.
Alright, so who going first?
I vote.
Just turn to you.
Just look at you.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I'll go first. Shield at the ready, javelin.
Is
in
it
hand,
dark
he
down
knows it.
here?
Yes, everything is black and white for you guys. Oh wait, you don't have dark vision.
No, we don't.
Yes, it's pitch black.
Wow. Well, this was pointed.
Either of you cast light? I'm guessing no.
I have three. I have three cantrips, unfortunately, and I don't think I could switch them
I cannot.
at the moment. So I have spare the dying, mending, and.
Do you still
Stick
have
of
that
Flame.
torch we improvised the other time?
It didn't go out. So I guess we can relight that again, Jake, because we still have it.
Yeah,
Trophies.
I'll let you have it, but it's gonna knock it down to the category that it was like the
D4.
next one down.
Yep. Well, he can cast mending on it, so. Infinite torch.
Mending doesn't work like that.
I know. Unfortunately.
Mending cannot restore the pants that he burned away.
Easy way. How much of the rope is hanging down into the bottom?
30 feet.
I go cut a couple feet off, rub it in the oil on the side, go wrap it around the end of the torch.
Okay.
Sorry again, things are cutting off for me. So do we do have a torch now?
Roll me a survival check, Spoon.
Okay.
Your plan is fine.
Okay. Bump that torch back up to a d6. Okay, so we light the torch and keep going, I guess.
Okay, you're in a hallway.
Yeah, let's lead way.
Okay. Just hold torch behind so I can have javelin still in hand. And Gibbles will make his way forward.
Okay. So as you walk 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet. At the 20-foot mark,
I'm gonna. I was just about to say, is there a chance that I can also be looking around for any traps and shit too? Because
are you standing ready or are you looking for traps?
I'm like, I guess I'm walking and giving the look over because. So
You cannot be
would
both
it be
ready with
investigation?
your shield and spear ready and doing an investigate. You have to pick one or the other.
Never mind then. I'm just I'm casually walking.
I'm stuck keeping the
Just letting
torch
them
ready.
know
It's
I
the
am.
only one of us that can investigate his limb.
So, sorry, Jake. Please continue. At the 20 mark.
So, at the 20-foot mark,
Click.
Shit.
yes, the floor opens up and all of you fall another
God.
90 feet. No. You find another stone.
Sorry, find a what now?
Stone door.
Another.
Cool. Ah, okay.
Sorry, I had to step away for a sec.
We're at another stone door. I can't do investigation since I'm stuck holding the torch and keeping everything lit up.
I'll I'll like slide a javelin into my in my quiver, I guess, and I'll look around the door. I'll look around the door, see if I can find any traps or whatnot. Investigation.
Investigation.
I guess I will attempt to investigate as well.
Alright, rolled up. Nah, you guys don't find anything.
Okay, doesn't seem trapped. I try to. I'll try to open it, and
I'll step a few feet back.
grab. I'll grab the. I guess if there's a handle or something, I'll try to open it by pulling it.
Perfect. So you pull this handle. You're what, Lynn?
I'm going to move back.
We each stepped back a bit.
Excellent. You pull this handle, and as you pull it, it pulls out. It completely removes
Cut off.
itself from the door. As it does, and to hold before I give the number, and this number is written down. How many feet is everyone away from this door?
I was 10 feet back from him.
How many feet back were you, Lynn?
I'll say I was about 12 feet back, so I was behind everybody.
And who is holding the torch?
Me?
All of you get doused from the door as it sprays you down in some sort of alchemical stuff.
For Christ's sake.
Wonderful.
I'm about to burst into flames, aren't I?
Damn right you
What's the
are.
save?
Igor, there's no save for this.
I meant to put it out.
Oh, we're going to do the stop, drop, and roll method. And it'll take your movement.
Yep.
And you'll take your turn. But turns don't matter right. You take 2 points of damage as you are
Okay.
suddenly immolated and set on fire. Everyone else sees the hallway get really bright.
Give us
And
what do? Ah!
I don't know. Sorry, I missed the description. So we all took 2 points of damage.
I did, because I had the torch.
Oh. Okay.
And I am now the torch.
You said there was a light?
Yes, Skigor is the light.
I thought you said there was another light.
There is. It's Skigor.
I'm on fire, Lynn.
Gibbles is gonna like and start patting out the flames.
That was a mistake.
Excellent.
You know you're covered in this stuff too. And oil.
So you also take 2 points of damage as you also ignite. When things are very bright, you can't.
I just back away and shake my head.
I start
I leap
like,
away from the door to get away from the source of the fire and pain.
Yes.
Okay.
I just go.
Which means I go straight towards Lynn.
Okay. So Spoon,
Fuck this!
could you give me a description of?
I said I was leaping away from the door to get away from the source of fire and pain.
Oh my god. Excellent.
It would be my character's reaction in this situation.
Wait, what
So,
did you
Lynn,
do?
I will give you an acrobatics check to
Interesting.
get out of the way as Skigor suddenly lunges backwards with his leap forward.
You're just determined to hurt me.
Dude, I'm sorry, but it's what my character would do in this situation.
Gibbles, we're gonna get to your create water. I assume you're creating water.
I'm creating one because I'm just like.
Yeah, no, we'll get to that in a second.
Alright, Lynn, but if you've noticed my character's reaction to danger, it's to jump away from it.
Gibbles' thing was like, "Oh god, this is like a shit ton of fire, and I have water." So, just
No. So, has the acrobatic save happened? Yeah, okay. So, Lynn, you get crashed into by a burning Skigor. You also take 3. You are now on fire, and you take.
God damn it.
But everyone, we're gonna stop for a second because Lynn, you take 3 points of damage as Gibbles casts create water on the oil.
Oh god.
well, I can. I'm gonna do the thing of alternatively, the water can fall as rain in a 30-foot cube within range.
Is that what you do?
No.
Do not influence him.
That's why I'm staying silent.
He has cast this spell, and he must tell me how he is casting this.
I'm just creating a small shower directly over me. Just
That's fine. Perfectly fine.
I'm just like let the because I don't know what I wouldn't.
I'm suddenly glad I'm farther away from him.
All right. All of you take 7 points of damage. As when create water happens, it explodes funneling out from the way that you came in a jet of flame.
Damn, my propelling myself away didn't solve the problem.
The walls are on fire. Everyone's on fire. You are all now going to be taking damage per turn.
Great.
That it takes until you get yourself not on fire, but there is nowhere for you to not get yourself on fire.
I have rain though.
Grease fire.
Shane, do you know what happens when you add fire or water to an oil fire?
Oh, it's not.
I think you just killed all of us.
I believe so. I'm going to start popping good berries.
Oh, I'm continuing my leap back out of here strategy. It's 25 feet towards the entrance, which I careened into Lynn during, so... Does that put me at the end of the hall, or right where
Both of
Lynn
you
was?
are at the end of the hall. Or no, both of you are at Lynn.
Okay. I leap past towards the exit
And
Okay.
I will be doing the same.
and use my action to get out of the pit.
All right. So you both double move to do that.
That my plan isn't working for some odd reason. I'm gonna hopefully join my friends.
All right. So you also double move. Can all of
Just like-
you please roll me in acrobatics to leap your flaming asses through a oiled shaft?
Nope. Is the floor on fire in here as well?
It wasn't until you leaped through the oiled shaft.
The oil shaft exploded, so it technically should have been on fire as well.
No, the bottom wasn't oiled.
Oh.
The top was. Skigor, you don't stick the landing and you slide back down. Gibbles, you don't stick the landing and you slide back down.
The walls are now on
Udman, you
fire.
stick the landing in a cool guys don't look at explosion style. The fire starts to wrap around the shaft.
Okay. Well, since the floor
And-
isn't oiled,
Popping good
Both
berries.
of you take 7 points of damage from the fall. And that was one round of things. So both of you take 1 point of IMO.
I proceed
For a
to
total
roll
of
on
8.
the floor.
Okay.
Oh wait, are we out of it now?
No!
You're not.
No.
You are still on
Okay.
fire at the bottom of the shaft. Lynn has taken the 1 point of damage being on fire at the top of the shaft.
Wait, who took the 1 point of fire? Because that counts for me.
All three
all
of
of
us.
Okay.
I am now rolling
Um,
on the floor.
He's now rolling on the floor. What do you do?
Feeling how hurt I am, I cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
upon myself.
Cast Cure Wounds on yourself then.
Wait, okay. Submit. God damn it! I think it's not working for me for some reason. Oh, there it is. Okay, 7 healing.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't see
going
that.
Yeah, I don't see anything there.
Yeah, neither do I actually.
I'm just trying to roll a random die, Shane. There it goes.
Alright.
Okay, so he
I'm gonna
received 7 points of healing.
And Lynn, for
Alright.
reference, the leap towards you was a coin toss.
Ah,
So party. Skigor, you're rolling on the ground. You're starting to go out. Gibbles and Uman.
I'm laying on the ground and eating a good berry.
Okay. Gibbles, what do you do?
Now that I've put a Cure Wounds into myself, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna snuff out try to roll around and snuff out the flame too.
Okay. Udman and
You see me
Gibbles
all
take another 1 point of I'm on fire. And Skigor goes.
Okay.
After a little bit, Lynn and Gibbles also go.
I'm going to douse myself in the water skin. Or with it.
Okay. You very dry frog.
Yes, that's exactly why.
All of you smell like French cuisine.
Tasty. I do like frog legs.
Never had them.
They're pretty good. Okay, so that went absolutely fucking horrible.
I don't know what went wrong. Fire normally put out by water. Why you just make fire worse?
Just sitting there dousing myself in water.
None of you are science enough to understand on an in-game level why the wire or water.
No, I have a negative to intelligence, man.
People like me to heal them now.
I have 5 HP for reference.
Okay. I'm gonna take. Just give me a minute because it's gonna take a bit.
I have all my hit dice, so I can take a short rest and heal up.
Yeah,
People
we'll take a rest.
Both. I
Oh,
can
okay.
guarantee during that
Right.
entire encounter, poor Spoon was definitely flashbacking to the first time some idiot set the fry vats on.
Thankfully, no one did that when I was working fast food.
If we're resting,
Because I would have shoved them face first into it.
I rolled it. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I will roll a hit dice. Figures. Correction, I will roll 2. Better.
Please remember that you guys are eating, or you can eat, so you can take advantage.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, that it was the maximum hit dice. I forget.
Yeah,
Or
you
it
got
may have-
max.
You got max,
Okay.
you don't need to eat.
Yeah, I'll eat.
And
Just some boar jerky. I'll roll my second hit die. 7 more. And tick down my day of rations. Is the hall still burning?
You don't know.
I'm at the bottom still, I can see. So
Oh yes, yes it is.
I wasn't gonna try jumping out while the walls were burning.
Roll me survival. You're not smart enough to know why, but on a survival level, you'll know that they'll burn for a good day and a day.
His last cause for now. We should probably leave. Maybe not take Gibbles when sea patches next time.
this is a good idea.
What? Fair. He doesn't like me.
Just sigh and hop out the pit. So I'm not covered in oil anymore.
For dramatic effect, by the way, in our Discord chat, I'm going to post a picture of a lake being on fire, just to get the.
Yeah. I didn't say anything for a reason.
Have some water that's on fire.
What does water do to a grease fire? Spreads it!
Makes it more lively too.
Yeah. Need me to roll acrobatics for jumping out of the pit?
Yes, I do.
Oh, at least I'm not oily anymore.
Oh wait, no, I don't.
Well, it doesn't matter, I stick to landing anyways.
Yep. Nothing is oily now up the top.
Just sigh and begin the trek back to town, I guess.
Excellent.
We come back in a couple days when fire goes out.
Yeah.
I do apologize to all of my friends who didn't know that water explodes or oil fires.
My character would not have known, so...
But sometimes the most...
Not a game I know. In-game Gibble doesn't.
That's fair. Sometimes the most effective dungeon traps are the ones based on...
Also why my cleric in the other game has the light cantrip.
Oh, it didn't make much sense for me to have the light cantrip for this, because it's like, what would make more sense? Spare the dying, so that way, I can at least stop people from dying. Mending, because I'm the forge cleric.
No worries.
And flame, because you need at least one spell that's offensive.
Anyways, it's all good, dude.
Keeping an eye out while we march back. Offer some water to both of them before we go.
Nah, man.
If I level up and I get...
You don't need to keep an eye out. You guys smell like cooked frog legs.
We don't have eyelids anymore.
That's not what I'm getting at, dude. You smell delicious.
I ate another good berry.
Why do you think I doused myself? Was to get rid of the smell.
Sorry, and I missed. You don't need to what now?
You don't need to keep an eye out. You smell delicious.
Oh, fuck.
So, I just want to point this out for you guys. I'm not going to make you do perception checks. Damn right there's animals stalking.
Skeeger, death whistle, death whistle.
Blow death whistle? Okay.
I have idea.
Too late. He already told me to. You don't know what a death whistle is? Google it.
Everything fuck off. If we smell good, anything hunting us, it's scary and fuck off.
It sounds like screaming. It probably attracts them more.
Fuck.
Alright, so... delicious smell and sounds of it dying.
I'm going into stealth.
My character's not right, man. I can't help it.
Intelligence of Christ, what's it?
I love this. All that the chat is saying is LOL the entire time. Every time something comes up, brothel, laughing my ass off, LOL.
Audience is happy, that's what counts.
Yep.
So
no,
when we die,
audience, you're great, but players, please just get through my campaign.
Didn't hear him, what did he say?
Don't die.
Anyway,
I have characters back. I have backup characters in groups, so don't worry.
If I die, things are going to get weird. I will say that much.
Alright, so you guys are going to get off a little lucky.
It's the Badgers again, isn't it?
Through the woods, you can hear them. The tiny...
I'll go for Gibbles first. He's the one that attacked them.
almost like a tidal wave.
They're now probably covered in egg.
You are being chased by a lot of bats.
Are you serious?
Yes.
God damn it.
Then fight or run?
There are badgers, there are raccoons, there are all sorts of scavenger. Overhead, there are vultures.
I jump over the wall into Patch's camp because that's what we're near.
So you guys are running to Patch's camp and leaving the...
And leaving the what?
Leaping the wall.
Oh no, we hadn't even gotten back to town yet as far as I knew.
No, you guys haven't even got back to Patch's camp yet.
Oh crap. We're at the
We're in the forest on the way back.
Can't bring those back to camp or else they all die.
I think.
We hear death whistle again?
No.
And fight?
No, can't fight.
Can't fight.
Back down pit. Burning walls.
And
Keep running.
if we go down in the burning pit, then I
Literally become
don't know what to do.
fried legs.
The floor isn't on fire in the pit, just the walls.
If we go in fire pit, and then animals not chase us.
Only other option is block door, and that is exit.
It work. Either that, or we have to fight all these animals. It'll be good, but I don't
How
think
far
we
is
can
it to
fight
Patch's camp?
An hour.
Not make that being chased.
No.
Grung not fast.
Roll me wisdom.
all.
Because I'm great at that.
Anyone else who maybe like to have an epiphany can do that.
Oh yeah, sure with them.
Good at it, but currently not so.
Gibbles, you've never seen badgers climb trees.
The fuck?
The birds could probably get you in the trees. But roll me nature.
Stick to trees, we might be able to. I was gonna say, if we stick to trees, we only need to deal with flying things and things that climb.
Roll me
Many things don't
nature,
climb
Gibbles.
though. Okay.
Roll in nature.
Christ.
Nah, you'll definitely have to deal with the birds.
Rather deal with only birds than everything else on ground.
Climb the nearest tree then.
Yup.
You almost got into a situation where I shot you in the leg and left you. You
Yeah.
don't have to be faster than the animal, you just have to be faster than the other guy.
Yeah, that's true.
And you are the lowest ranking one here.
Lynn is actually the lowest ranking one.
He owns Kibbles.
Ah, yes, that's true. I'm surprised you guys don't bring a green grung for these kind of emergencies.
They're too valuable to waste. We need them for guards. Yeah, pick to the nearest tree and start heading back, I guess.
We're just leapfrogging from tree to tree.
Yup.
Yep. You guys make it back uneventful. It's a couple hours. It took you much longer. You guys are a lot more tired
And crispy.
and crispy and delicious smelling. All of you are hungry.
It's a bad feeling we get back to camp and they're all just looking at us horrified. What the hell happened to you guys?
They both look to me.
My first response upon getting back to town is to go soak in the lake.
Right
I
behind
don't
you.
even say anything, I just leap into the lake.
Guys, the grung had a great day today.
Gibble's fucked up is all I say before I leap into the lake.
Fuck off. And I do one of those. I just dive into the water and I let myself sink to the bottom before I swim to the top.
I stay on the bottom.
One second to find the orders
Can't
he
breathe
gave.
in the water.
Because
So,
I've still got the water skin. My character probably sinks like a rock.
Yep.
That's why I was going to soak, not jumping in. Well, at least I don't have to pull the fur off the cougar pelt. It's already been burnt off.
Yep.
yeah,
Works for me. I was planning to have them turn it into leather. Make themselves some hats.
Although, Jake, you said we did have 3 gold worth of metal from the dagger and the spear.
Yes.
I'm just going to take a look at what other items we might potentially want to make. You know, going from weapons to potentially something else. You know, like a pickaxe or something. Oh shit! Actually, we should do that.
I need tinkerer's tools when you can make them. But I don't know how much they cost. I think they're 25 as well.
I'm gonna check because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just let's see, instruments. No.
All right, so productive day by the Blues. Time to give you a
Good.
Well, you've been gone. They've built an enclosure. The angry chicken is tied by a rope to a peg in the center of the enclosure. Most of the Blues are covered in large lacerations.
God damn it.
Then whoa.
They fought the chicken.
In a other enclosure, the wolf is got a rope around it and it's stuck to a peg.
That or
The
the wolf
greens
did.
that are guarding it also have large bite marks and lacerations.
I look to them all and I just go, "Get over here, you idiots, and I'll heal you up."
I'm not
And,
done my description. Please wait. There is a set of bone tinkering tools made.
Lol.
The camp is now out of bone.
Crap.
The studded leather armor has been finished.
Oh, thank Christ.
The goodberry plant is in the center of Lynn's garden. There is a single blue grung sitting in the center of Lynn's garden, wearing the grung's blanket as a poncho, and has the most flamboyant, flippin', floppy leather hat with all of the plumes sticking out of it. All of the blue grungs seem to now be going to him. And he seems to be some sort of de facto blue leader. The walls have been reinforced and have been started to be replaced with large logs. There has been a trench that has been started to be dug outside of the walls. And that is the description.
Okay. I added the studded leather to my inventory and have increased my AC to 15.
So, Lynn, are you floating in the water?
Yep, I'm heading back to shore.
Perfect. As you come out of the shore, you are... What's a good word for this?
Mobbed.
Not mobbed. You know when, like, that sleazy back alley watch salesman tries to get your attention and sort of, like, slides up?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, I had the word. So, the grung in the flippant floppy hat and the poncho made from the blanket sidles up beside you.
What are you buying?
And he goes, "Sir Purple One, Grung would like name."
I'm sorry.
Grung would like name. Am important blue grung now. Need name.
Hey man, I'm underwater cooling off from being on fire and running for my life.
I have perfect name. You will now be Carl.
God damn it.
Vetoed.
Carl!
Not happening.
I got a better name. We will name him Vuvuzela.
All right. Accepts the name Vuvuzela.
Loud and annoying and serves no purpose. Neat.
Oh Christ.
So, I'm going to let the party in on an interesting little factoid here. You've been doing side quests to improve morale and giving them things they wanted. This has, in response, turned one of the NPC card, Blue Grung, into a character sheet, Blue Grung.
Cool.
You will now keep them under control while we are gone, potentially.
Potentially.
Yay.
He is the de facto leader of the Blue Grung.
Oh,
He has a
good.
name now. His name is Vuvuzela. He has a class. He has skills.
Right.
What's
Yay.
his class?
What was that?
So what's his class?
I'm glad you asked. Roll me perception.
Please tell me he's Bard.
No. I can already probably answer it, but that'd be meta knowledge. Due to something Frenchie said earlier.
Send it to me on Steam. I want to know your guess.
With what you said earlier.
Yeah, just write it to me on Steam.
Is it okay if I do a prayer of healing for all the people that got hurt?
Yes, I did say that. All right.
Cool.
So, Udman, yeah, you gather up all of them for prayer field. So, under his poncho, you can see a bandolier of vials of various liquids.
I heard just a bunch of vials.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of vials.
Damn, that's awesome. Huh. Neat.
You have, oh, actually, you know what? As an 18, he also has another.
As a what?
Another.
He has something else.
What's that?
Skigor, could you roll me a D100, please? I have to find my table.
He has a trinket, doesn't he?
Do you have that table off the top of your head?
Gothic trinket table?
No.
Or just trinket table?
The one that we were using for Outlander.
I don't know, but I can check. No, I don't.
Okay, can you find me an animal table real quick?
Unless you just want a 5e trinket table list.
No. Remember that we did with the trophies to roll.
I think so. Checking now. Didn't we just pick an animal?
Nah, you wanted a random. It was a D100 table.
Trying to find if Pentax was under 3 gold, and it's not. the heck's gone?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any
Well, shit.
random animal table. Here we go.
Perfect. Can you send me it?
It's the roll 1d1d1.
That's fine. Just send me it.
It has bugs and such, but
Yep.
sorry it took me so long to find.
No, it's all good. I should have had that prepared.
So it'd be 3d what?
3d6.
322. Let me know if you need me to reroll.
If I'm hearing this correctly, effectively, this guy
Perfect.
also has a random animal on him as well.
So, Lynn, underneath his cloak, you can see a bird. It's a starling. It doesn't look quite right. It seems to be made of leather, and the feathers that you got, and some of the cast-off bits of the garden. But it's moving and it's singing.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, if I'm hearing this correctly, effectively it has something that looks like a bird, but it's moving.
Yeah. It's made
And
of
I don't
random
notice
crap.
that.
No, you don't see it.
Guess I'm busy healing people.
I'm busy soaking.
That is cool. Bird.
He nods and says, "Yes, Vuvuzela Grung made."
Hmm. You cut
He
off.
says,
Vuvuzela
says
Grung
he-
made.
Ah.
"It, yeah."
Hmm. Can make more for
He shakes his head and goes, "No, Grung make one."
This is fine. So is he in?
Hmm? What'd you say, Lynn?
I'm trying to figure out what he would be.
We can worry about that after.
I mean, I can answer, but it's meta knowledge, so.
So what are we going to be doing now, since we spent a good chunk of the day going there, getting nothing, and coming back?
Or do
I
you
guess we
care
have
if I
some-
tell them, Frenchie?
Don't tell them. I want them to discover it when he uses the.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Artificer?
Cool.
You know what you guys are gonna do? Well, I take a quick break because I need to manage some post-search. You guys can level up to 4.
Yeah, no, yeah, you do, you
What?
do.
We're leveling up.
Yeah, you're leveling up. You now have a named Grung. You have crossbow schematic. You have done lots of work on the settlement, so you are.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll have to bring up my sheet to see what I get it for.
I'm also very tempted at this point to just be like, do I want to just change
Too late.
around?
There is
But
no
fine,
remort for you now.
Once you hit level 4, you can't do that. At least by Adventure League rules.
There is no option to do that now because I said that I was only offering it until the start of the next session.
Okay, what do I get it for fighter?
Alright, so
Check my archetype before I check my fighter stuff.
at level 3. Hey, ability score improvement.
Don't get anything till level 7 for that.
So at level 4, all of you can either take the ability score improvement or a feat. So please look through the feat list.
I'm just checking to see if I get anything else for 4th level.
Lynn, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I have it all prepped and ready to go.
I'm for my hit dice. I'm going to be going at the. I'm going to take 5 plus Constitution.
Okay, 5th level for that.
Okay.
Um,
Let it be known that Gibbles took the coward way out for that.
For what now?
The coward way.
Unfortunately, I cut off again for you. What do you say, Spoon?
the coward's way. Okay, I will be taking a feat instead of the stat increase.
Say I do not care. I'm taking what's safe because I want to live a little longer.
I'm going to be taking
hey,
crossbow
I
expert.
get a cantrip known. Guess what the fuck I'm taking?
Light.
Yes.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. Will you guys level?
All right.
Light spells. Yeah. No, not light. There we go. There. Now I can cast light whenever. No, I can cast light whenever we need it.
We can pick from the general feats or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, what else?
Okay, for reference on what I took.
I get another. I get another. Second level spell slot.
And I will
Yay.
roll for hit points because reasons.
I mean, I rolled for hit points last time and I got shit on for it, so.
Huzzah.
Got
look at
lower
you.
than I would have taken from the average.
That's why I'm taking from the average because I also have a plus in Constitution, so I generally am going pretty high up in health every time.
As do I.
Okay. Now I just need to figure out what feats there are. Oh boy.
Okay.
Actually, there should just be feats in this thing, right?
There is a list of them, yes. I'm going to break the recording right here to make sure the video files don't get too big. So,
All right.
for that.